Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once more. My name is Adam. In today's video, we are going to talk about my prediction for the midweek EPL games live here on Sports Corner GH Extra. So guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much. And may God richly bless you. We want to get to 10,000 subscribers. We are almost there. You can do it too. If you are watching this, you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to subscribe. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it. I want to begin with the first game. The first game is Arsenal versus Chelsea. Arsenal versus Chelsea. This is a very big one. When they met earlier this season, that match ended in a 2-2 draw. Now they are meeting again. And this time around, there's much pressure in this game because Arsenal, all they have to do is win the rest of their games and they hope that Man City slip along the way, and that is all they want. Currently, they are out of Europe. Currently, they are not playing in the FA Cup. So Arsenal's main focus is to play the English Premier League and win one game at a time. It is almost getting to the close of the season. Arsenal cannot afford another slip-up. And Chelsea of late, Chelsea are picking a lot of points and also good performances. Aside the FA game against Man City, Chelsea in their last 5 games have not lost. They are doing so well. There are a lot of talk about Chelsea this, Chelsea that, but then Chelsea are really performing well. Aside the game they played against Man City in the FA Cup, even that, I think they performed very well, if not for Nicholas Jackson missing a lot of chances. And with Arsenal, it has not been really good for them ever since they lost to Aston Villa. So what would be my prediction for this particular game, Arsenal versus Chelsea? My prediction is Arsenal to win. I just have this, conviction that Arsenal are going to do everything in their power to win. They are playing at the Emirates, so fan support would also be there to help them go through this. And I see Chelsea making it very difficult for them. So if you want to probably stake a bet, maybe both teams to score over 1.5 would be very possible in this one. But then I see Arsenal going away with all 3 points in this game. The next game would be Wolves versus Bournemouth. Wolves versus Bournemouth. The last time these two met this season, Wolves won that game. Wolves beat Bournemouth. Now this season, Wolves are doing so well, same as Bournemouth. Both teams are not performing bad at all this season. And if you look at this game, my own prediction, I'll go in for Wolves win or draw. Yes, I think Wolves win or draw would be good because if Wolves are playing at home, they are very strong. And these two teams in their last games, they lost. Wolves lost his last game against Arsenal. Bournemouth lost this last game against Aston Villa. So definitely, these two teams will be coming into the game hoping that they can at least get a point or all 3 points. So definitely, I'll go in for Wolves win or draw because they are playing at home. The home advantage too, but then not be surprised if you see goals in this game. The third game would be Crystal Palace versus Newcastle United. Now, Crystal Palace are on fire. Crystal Palace, once again, I say they are on fire. Crystal Palace beat Liverpool by 1-0. Crystal Palace also beat West Ham United, just their last game. And Eze scored a fantastic goal. The last game for Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace are really picking up good performances. The team looks different when there's Eze and Police in the team. Now, Newcastle, on the other hand, have not lost in their last 4 games. Newcastle have not lost a game in their last 4 games. So, these two teams are coming into this game with a big form. But then the last time these two met this season, Newcastle United won that game. And I think, once again, Newcastle are going to win. You see, Crystal Palace are doing all right. Newcastle United, they really want to play in Europe. They really want to keep that hope alive. So with this, I believe Newcastle are the ones who are going to be more desperate to score goals. They are the ones going to be more desperate to win this one. And with this, Crystal Palace versus Newcastle United, my prediction would be Newcastle to win. Yes, Newcastle to win. For those who are going to stake bet, it would be Newcastle to win either half. Now, the fourth game would be Everton versus Liverpool. And this is a derby. This is a huge derby. It could be a title decider for Liverpool because Liverpool are not going to get it easy with Everton. Everton at home, they're dangerous. They won last in their last game against Nottingham Forest whilst playing at home by 2-0. So Nottingham Forest were not able to win, and then they made it a whole controversial thing about the referees. But then Everton at home against Liverpool, that is a huge derby, and I think Liverpool might struggle a bit. But then looking at the title within their graphs, Liverpool would make sure they do everything in their power to win this one. The last time these two teams met, Liverpool won this season. Now, this is the second time they're meeting this season. Let's see what would happen. When it comes to my prediction, I'll win for Liverpool to win. I believe that they are desperate. Looking at the fact that they had that slip-up against Crystal Palace, they are just going to make up for it to beat the rest of the teams that are going to face. So Everton would be one that could be a decider. But if they are able to overcome that, that would be one over Man City, hoping that Man City will just slip up along the way so that, there will be an opportunity for Liverpool and also Arsenal to grab the EPL title. But then, guys, Everton versus Liverpool, my prediction would be Liverpool to win. The next game would be Manchester United versus Sheffield United. Manchester United versus Sheffield United. Now, the last time these two played, Manchester United won by 2-1. Manchester United this season are the most inconsistent team in the EPL currently. They play well, and when it gets to the 80th minute in the game, they decide to lose focus, and then all the hard work they have done, all the goals they have scored, they then allow the opponents to equalize or probably just score all those goals and then do a comeback. That is Manchester United for you. We score goals and we concede a lot of goals. When it comes to the other side, Sheffield United, they are the worst team in the EPL. They have not won a lot of games. In fact, if you look, it spans down to their last 10 games, they have not won. One of the worst teams. Don't be surprised if Manchester United gives you another dramatic football match, because Manchester United against Coventry in the FA Cup, we all saw what they did. Manchester United, when they play, you can't just bank on them. So with this game, I'll go in for the goals. I believe there will be a lot of goals in this game because Manchester United are more vulnerable looking at the injuries they have in defense. So I believe that Sheffield United might get a goal against Manchester United. There is a possibility they'll get a goal, but then I believe this game would be with a lot of goals, or probably to be on the safer side, you can just go to Manchester United to win either half. So guys, this is my prediction for the midweek EPL games. Let me know yours down below in the comment section. Arsenal versus Chelsea, Wolves versus Bournemouth, Crystal Palace versus Newcastle, Everton versus Liverpool, and also Manchester United versus Sheffield United. Let me know your own prediction down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go bye.